And Donald Trump will face far fewer limits on his power when he is sworn in once again as the U.S. president in January next year. Returning to Washington, he will take the reins of Republican Party that has been reshaped in his image over the last 8 years, strengthening his position as he prepares to lead the nation once again. This report has the details.
America has given us an unprecedented and powerful mandate.
When Donald Trump is sworn in as U.S. president for the second time in January, he will face far fewer limits on his power. Some of the guardrails Trump encountered during his first presidency no longer exist, says Reuters correspondent Andy Sullivan.
Trump has a lot more allies on Capitol Hill. Think the independent-minded senators, people like John McCain, who gave him so much trouble first time around. They're largely gone. They've been replaced by lawmakers who owe their careers to Donald Trump. They're much more willing to do what he wants.
We have a country that needs help.
That means Trump will have an easier time getting conservative judges and other government personnel appointed. And then there's the U.S. Supreme Court. Sullivan says the country's top court has already handed Trump important victories.
They've given him what basically amounts to a blank check by saying back in June that presidents can't be held criminally liable for actions they take in office. This will have the practical effect of getting rid of 2 of his criminal prosecutions, and also going forward gives him a lot more latitude to do stuff that would be illegal. For example, calling in troops to get deployed on U.S. soil. That's against the law, but he can't be prosecuted for that at this point.
Republicans also won control of the Senate on November 5th, but Trump still faces one possible constraint: the House. If Republicans ultimately prevail, they would be in a position to dictate the agenda in Washington, helping Trump deliver on his promises to slash taxes and restrict immigration. The Brookings Institution's Bill Galston says Trump could have a unified government for at least 2 years.
The Trump administration will be able to pursue its agenda, whatever that turns out to be, with fewer political constraints than most presidents labor under.
If the House ultimately goes to the Democrats, they would be able to block Trump's legislative agenda and launch investigations into his administration.